Okay, so hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. So it's me again, Jayl, and welcome to my italki class. So my italki lessons, which is the Cebuano lessons for beginners. So if you want to learn how to speak Cebuano, basic Cebuano, so this video will help you a lot, okay? So especially to those foreigners who have their fiancés, their wives are from the Philippines and they speak Cebuano. So this video can help you a lot and help you improve your Cebuano skills, Cebuano speaking skills. So yeah, without further ado, let us start this lesson. Okay, so welcome to Cebuano lessons with Jayl, the italki ESL teacher. Yes, I teach in italki. I teach Filipino and Cebuano, and also a little bit of English. Okay, so today we're going to have our Cebuano lessons for beginners. So yes, this is for beginners. So if you're not a beginner, you can still watch this video to review yourself, to review the learnings that you had before. Okay, so you can watch this video for a sort of review. Okay, so introduction. So what is a Cebuano dialect? A Cebuano dialect, okay, so I will just use my Bisaya accent for this one because my throat is very painful. Very painful. So let us, okay, for a moment, please. Okay, so here, so I have my book, an ebook, a copy for this one. So, a Cebuano language is also known as Bisaya, Binisaya, Bisaya, Subuhanon, Sinibuano, Sinubuanon. Okay, so it is spoken by 7 million native speakers, which is approximately 24% of total Philippine population. So meaning, one-fourth of our population here in the Philippines, we speak this dialect, we speak Cebuano. Okay, so next, it is spoken in the following provinces. Cebu, including the islands of Camotes, Bantayan, and Mactan, the western half of Leyte, Negros Oriental, and the islands of Siquijor, and in certain parts of Bukidnon, Agusan, Surigao, Davao, where I came from, Cotabato, Zamboanga del Sur, Masbate, Lanao del Norte, Misamis Occidental, and Misamis Oriental. Okay, so there are several dialects of Cebuano, but the dialect spoken in Cebu, Negros, and Leyte is considered the standard dialect. The dialect used in this text or in this lesson is the standard Cebuano dialect. So meaning itong nagatagalog na ko tapos ang movie ani kay ang ako ang estudyante sa ito kay nga gikan og nga taga Spain and dili siya kasabot. Okay, so meaning um the Cebuano dialect, dialects of Cebuano, there are different versions of this dialect. So, for example, when you go to Cebu, there is Cebuano or their dialect. It's the same Cebuano, but there are some words that more deep. They use deeper Cebuano, Binisaya words. And when you go to Davao, here in my place, uh, there are some different, for example, like this one, like let us say, um, Sinibuhano. We we pronounce or we read or we create this word here in our place, in our community, in my province. In my province, it's not Sinibuhano, but instead we use Sinibuano. Okay, so there are differences, but there are words that different. There are differences of the words, but they are the same. They are the same in meaning. Yeah, so that's it. Okay, so let's proceed. So in this lesson, by the way, we are going to use the Cebuano. Uh, we're going to use the standard dialect of the Cebuano. The Cebuano standard dialect na ginagamit or gigamit sa taga Cebu katong mga laglum kaayo nga Bisaya or um deep wordings, Cebuano words. Yes. So let us proceed to our next slide. Okay, so for today's lesson is lesson 1, greetings. Okay, and we're also going to learn some particles sab, man, and pud. Okay, and for the words, we have buntag meaning morning, ka in English meaning you, short, you only one, the only person, you as the only person, kaninyo, another you, in Tagalog kayo, kamo, it's a plural term of you, kamusta, how are you? Gabi in night or evening. Hapon is afternoon. Um, inyo, you, plural. And then maayo. Oh, oops, where is it? Okay. Maayo, good, well, fine. Udto noon, high noon. And palis, early afternoon. Salamat, thank you. Tanan, all or everyone. Okay, so now let us proceed to our lexical or grammar notes. Okay, so sub meaning short form of the particle usab, which means also or again. It sometimes carries the meaning of recurring event or situation. For example, there's an event and then it happens again. So we can also nahitabo og usab. It happens again. Okay, so that's it. An event, recurring event or situation. Next is man. For example, Cebuano sentence, maayo man, salamat, modifies a statement that gives facts not previously known to the hearer. Next, pod, maayo pod, short form of upod. Upod and usab are similar in meaning. So if you go to Cebu, most of them use the word upod, but when you are here in Davao, you can hear most of the Davaoenos say usab. Okay, so they are different, but they're different in words, but they have the same meaning. Okay. Next is plus NG or NG. For example, maayong adlaw, maayong buntag, maayong gabi, or good afternoon in English, maayong adlaw, good day. So the legit, okay, for a moment, I don't know how to pronounce this one. Though I teach English and italki, there are some words that we don't know, we are not sure how to pronounce. Okay, so let us check on Google. Okay, ligature. Okay, so the ligature nga written as NG. Okay, so the ligature nga written as NG a vowel after a vowel connects words or phrases which are in construction with each other. Okay, so look at this one. The root word of this maayong is maayo. So, instead of we say maayong nga adlaw, we say maayong adlaw. So the sentence is shortened and we add ng to the word maayo. Okay, maayong adlaw. Maayo plus nga, for example, this one. Oh, there's an example. Maayo nga buntag. So, maayong buntag, good morning. So, um, like what I have said, the word maayo, we add nga plus nga is we write this as maayo. Okay, palis meaning, oh my god, what's wrong with this slideshow? Okay, palis means early afternoon, usually between 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. Although many people do not make the distinction in actual usage between hapon and palis. So, um, here in Davao, here in my province, we do not use this word palis. I didn't hear this one. But palis means early afternoon. It is between 1:30 to 2:30 p.m. Okay? So we have here a scenario. Okay, so we have here a scenario. Let us read. Nagkitaay si Pedro ug Juan sa dalan. So, in English, Pedro and Juan see each other on the street. Okay, so they also have some dialogue. For example, Juan said, "Good morning, Pedro." So, maayong buntag, Pedro. So, when you say good morning, when in English, you say good morning. In Cebuano, we say maayong buntag. Okay? Maayong buntag. Okay? Repeat after me. Say maayong buntag. Okay, that's it. And then, Pedro said, "Good morning, Juan." So, this means that he is also greeting Juan. That is why there is to you too. Good morning to you too, Juan. Meaning, maayong buntag sab, Juan. Sab means, uh, where is it? I forgot. Okay, so sub means again or also. Okay, also. Maayong buntag sab, Juan, or good morning also, Juan. That's it. Okay, so how are you? Kamusta ka? How are you? Are you good? Kamusta ka? Kamusta mo diha? Okay, so let us say that Juan asked, "How are you?" So in Bisaya, kamusta ka? Kamusta ka? Okay? Fine. Thank you. Maayo man. Salamat. So thank you is salamat. Fine is maayo, and then we add man because it's a statement that states fact. Okay, so the person here says that he is fine. So in Bisaya we use maayo man, salamat, or daghang salamat. Okay, now let's drag this one. Let's have our dialogue breakdown. So, good morning, Pedro. In English, good morning, Pedro. In Bisaya, we say maayong buntag, Pedro. Okay, one more time. Maayong buntag, Pedro. Okay, maayo meaning good, nga written as NG. Okay, so maayong nga buntag written as NG, we say maayong. Buntag is morning. Now, let's say, good morning to you too, Juan. Maayo, from the word maayo, nga, maayo nga. Maayo plus nga is written maayong. Buntag is morning, sab is also. So, Juan is saying, maayong buntag, sab, Juan. Okay, one more time. From the word maayo, nga. Okay, maayo nga buntag. So, we write maayo plus NG because we write nga as NG. So, maayong. We read it, maayong buntag sab Juan. Okay. Oh. Okay, I'm so sorry. What's wrong with this one? It keeps on sliding to the other page. Let us continue. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, what's wrong with this one? Okay. Okay, and now let's proceed to how are you. In Cebuano, we say, kamusta ka? Kamusta ka? Okay, so if you're a Spanish or you speak Spanish, it sounds like cumuesta. Yeah, so, or I think, I don't know, Portuguese or Spanish, kamusta ka? They say cumuesta. Because, okay, so we're going to talk about history. So we are invade Spaniards invaded our country before. That's what the history said. So we adopt some of Spanish words. So fine, thank you. If someone asks you, "Kamusta ka?" You're going to answer, "Maayo man, salamat." Okay, so maayo, good. Man, because stating the fact, the person is stating the facts. And salamat is thank you. So thank you for asking. How are you? I'm fine. Thank you for asking. That's it. Okay. Next, let us proceed. Related utterances. Utterances. Okay. There are some words that actually, guys, even if I teach English, there are some words that I don't know. I'm not sure about the pronunciation. Okay, utterance. Okay, utterances. Very good. Okay, so utterances. There are some words that I am not very um I don't have the self-confidence to pronounce it because I am doubtful of the correct pronunciation. So yeah, before I teach English, especially in palfish, I search I study the pronunciation ahead of time because yeah, that's the most important thing. Utterance. Okay. So, unrelated utterances is good noon, meaning or good noon or good high noon. Okay, for example, you go to the supermarket and then it's already 12 o'clock in the afternoon. So you meet a friend there, you're going to greet him or her, good noon, or maayong udto in Bisaya. Maayong udto kaninyong tanan, good afternoon to you all. Okay, good noon, maayong udto, or good high noon. So um good afternoon is after 12 after 12 o'clock in daytime. Yes. So we say in English, good afternoon. But in Cebuano, we use maayong hapon. Commonly, we use maayong hapon and or maayong palis. But a common phrase that I really heard a lot is maayong hapon. Yes, maayong hapon. And for evening, we say maayong gabi. Maayong gabi. Good evening. Maayong gabi. Okay? Good morning to you all. Maayong buntag sa inyong tanan. Okay? Sometimes I use maayong buntag ninyong tanan. Okay? Like there are some different words but the same meaning. So here in our province, you can hear maayong buntag ninyong tanan, and some says maayong buntag sa inyong tanan. Others says maayong buntag kaninyong tanan. Kaninyong, inyong, ninyong tanan is the same. Okay? So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Maayong gabi mga ginang o mga Ginoo. Okay. Maayong good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Maayo, good, and plus nga, and written as NG, and read as maayong gabi, mga ginang o Ginoo. Fine. Maayo. Good. Maayo pud. So fine also. If someone asks you, how are you? Are you good? Yes, I'm fine. And then she asks you another, she throw you the question, how about you? How are you? I'm good also. I'm fine also. So in Bisaya, we will say, maayo pud. What if if ever, for example, someone asks me, kamusta ka? Maayo man. And then I will ask her, ikaw, kamusta man ka? And she will answer, maayo pud. Or fine too. Maayo sab. They are the same. Maayo sab or maayo pud. Sab and pud are the same. Okay, so let us proceed. Okay, drills and practice. So in this part, okay, what's wrong with my... Okay, I just want to drag it, but what's wrong with you? Okay, so let us have our drills and practice. So there's a cue, and you're going to respond. Okay, I will give you time to respond. Okay, first, good morning, Pedro. Okay, one more time. Maayong buntag, Pedro. In English, good morning, Pedro. In Cebuano, maayong buntag, Pedro. Okay, your turn. Your response will be maayong buntag, sab. Okay, another one. Maayong buntag, sab. Maayong buntag, sab. Okay, very good. Next. Maayong buntag, Mrs. Reyes. Maayong buntag, Mrs. Reyes. And your response will be maayong buntag, sab. Maayong buntag, sab. Maayong buntag, sab. Okay. Maayong hapon, Juan. And then your Juan, you're going to respond, maayong hapon, sab. Maayong hapon, sab. Maayong hapon, sab. Okay. Next is maayong hapon, Rita. What's your response? Okay. Maayong hapon, sab. Maayong hapon, sab. Okay. Next is maayong udto, Dr. Roses. Maayong udto pud. Okay. We can also use maayong udto sab. Pud and sab are the same. Okay. So sab and pud, short for upod, and usab. Usab, pud from the word upod, and the sab from the word usab. They are similar in meaning. Okay. So maayong pud, we can use maayong udto pud or maayong udto sab. Now, let's proceed. Maayong gabi, Jose. Maayong gabi, Jose. And you're going to respond, maayong udto, maayong gabi, pud. Maayong gabi, pud. And another, maayong gabi, sab. Maayong gabi, sab. Okay. Maayong palis remedios. The answer will be, the response will be, maayong palis food. Maayong palis food. What if someone asks you, kamusta ka, Rolando? You will respond, maayo man, salamat. I'm fine. Thank you. Okay, kamusta ka, Ana? Your response will be, maayo man, salamat. Okay, very good. Now let us proceed to our next page. Let us continue to our last page. for drills and practice. Okay, so this will be the last page for lesson 1, but I still have so many lessons to um teach you in the future. So maybe next week I will upload another lesson, which is lesson 2, the continuation of, I think, let me check. Okay, so lesson 2, greetings. So the same lesson, it's all about greetings, but there are some other words, dialogues, and particles na included. Okay, so okay, let's continue for this last page. What if someone asks you, "Kamusta ka, Rosita?" We're going to respond, "Maayo man." Maayo man. Okay. What if someone greeted you? You have a group of friends and I will greet you. Maayong buntag sa inyong tanan or maayong buntag kaninyong tanan. You are going to answer maayong buntag sab. Maayong buntag sab. Okay. And maayong udto sa inyong tanan. Maayong udto sab or maayong udto usab. Okay. Maayong mudto sa inyong tanan. Mudto and udto are the same. We just add the first letter right here. Okay, so this is not in my province, this is not common that we use mudto. We commonly use udto, but when you go to the Cebu province or the Cebu city, you can hear some Cebuanos say maayong mudto sa inyong tanan. Okay, maayong mudto pod. Maayong hapon sa inyong tanan. Maayong hapon pod, maayong hapon sab. Maayong palis sa inyong tanan. Maayong palis pod, maayong palis sab. Okay. Maayong gabi sa inyong tanan. Maayong gabi pod, maayong gabi pod, or maayong gabi sab. Okay, so that's for lesson 1. Okay, so that's for lesson 1. So maybe next week I will upload another video. So I hope that you learned a lot. So if you have some, if you want to remember all those words, you can watch it again and again and again as much as you want. And I hope that you learned from this lesson. So I will continue to upload lesson 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on to continue this Cebuano lessons for beginners. So I hope that you learned a lot, and I will see you again next time. If you are looking for an ESL, an online tutor to teach you Cebuano privately, one-on-one, so you can download the italki app and sign up using your Google account, your Gmail account, and then you can look for me in italki. So my name is Jayl. That's my name in italki. That's my real name and that's my name in italki. So you can search and go find me, Teacher Jayl. So yeah, you can book a class with me for as low as $1 per 30 minutes, and I also offer lesson packages there, so you can go check my italki account. So yes, thank you so much and have a good day. I hope that you will watch, subscribe, and like this channel. So, magkita tag-usab sa atong next lesson. Thank you so much. And thank you, italki students. Mwah! See you in our classroom. See you in our class.